I always started doing comedy because I was in Toastmasters and I thought it was pretty funny. So I did a few open mics, and my older brother was at my last open mic, and then I stopped doing it for a while. But then my older brother died, and I remember he laughed and enjoyed the last time I did the stand-up comedy at the open mic. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go hard in comedy because of him. Because I made him laugh and I could make other people laugh that's going through struggles and pain. And that's why I did comedy. And comedy is also a way to channel my pain because I've been depressed, I've been bullied, and I've been through many negative circumstances in my life. And comedy allows me to channel negative circumstances and turn it into positives because humor is positive. It felt somewhat natural, but I did have many things to learn because I was more of a storyteller because I was in Toastmasters doing speaking. And I did have a good time, but then I actually performed later on, and comedians told me I bombed because I had to learn what actual stand-up comedy was instead of funny stories, which I did in Toastmasters learning how to speak. So I had to rechange the whole way I did comedy. So the first time I felt very comfortable, but soon I quickly learned that comedy was a whole different ballgame. George Carlin, it's a 10-minute bit when he talks about brown people. Absolutely hilarious. Jim Jeffries' comedy special was good. I just watched one guy. He was the guy from Cash Cab, and he had the accidental orthodontist on YouTube. That was very funny. Dave Chappelle's show was extremely funny. One of my favorite comedians of all time is D.L. Hewley. And let's see, what's that other guy? He did, Can't Hijack Air Jamaica on YouTube. That guy, I forgot his name, but he's very funny as well. So I have a lot of favorites, and of course Trevor Noah. I like intellectual humor, so George Carlin, Trevor Noah, and Bill Burr. I have many favorite comedians. With Chappelle's show, I would have to go with Rick James. But the blind guy, the blind racist guy, that was extremely funny. The player haters, hilarious. The mad real world is hard with Chappelle's show because it's so many favorites that made me die laughing growing up. In terms of just crazy humor, I remember the movie that made me laugh almost the most, that I really remembered for just humor, was Don't Go to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood with the Marlins Brothers. Hilarious. I would have to go with South Park. Of all time, South Park. I can't think of one right now. I can't. Because there's so many that there's just... I'm trying to think of one that would be just very good. But there's just so many. For just straight stand-up, I would say D.L. Hewley. He... I don't know how to explain it, but just D.L. Hewley. I would have to go with Bill Burr, George Carlin, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, and D.L. Hewley. I would like to get into acting and directing. Well, I still hope to be working perhaps as an engineer, even though I'm not saying that I can't hit the big stage, but I still want to put my craft and my intelligence into something. But I see myself performing nationwide while still working a regular job, but I see myself performing nationwide and then within 10 years internationally. You could just type in Victor Theocharides on Facebook. For the last name, it's Theocharides. Theocharides. And on Instagram, I'm Victor Theocharides. Again, VictorTheocharides. I do not have any fan pages yet because I'm brand new and I haven't really started marketing. Right now, I'm just having fun with it. But that's where you can find me. Whatever you feel in your heart, you can achieve. If you feel something, if you feel passionate about something, if something brings you joy and you're naturally better than people who's been doing it for the same length of time, that's your calling in life. Pursue that. And do not let other people deter you from chasing that. Thank you so much for this interview. Check out my interview on cutiepie.com. Again, my name is Victor Theocharides, and watch for me.